Hello there, so I'm back for today's 3 questions.
I'm Aleksandra Olenska, and I've worked as a creative director and stylist for luxury brands including Chanel, Celine and Vanessa Bruno, as well as magazines including Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. And I've been featured in international press including Forbes, Elle, The Sunday Times and The Independent. I now help directors and leaders in midlife and beyond to rebalance that work, busy lifestyle you've become accustomed to. Because you know life's too short to stay in that career-driven comfort zone. I help you to redesign and restyle your life, especially at midlife with life-changing transitions, such as the breakup of relationship, divorce, menopause, or turning 40 and beyond. From your home and your wardrobe to your mind and social life, I help you with your stylish next chapter to step into your best life, because I know you're ready to rock life again.
A secret weapon in my skincare regime. I'm obsessed by the SkinCeuticals, vitamin C, ferulic acid. It's incredible. I always got really terrified when you put the word acid into skincare products. It sounds like I'm going to be rubbing my face with a lemon or something. But a dermatologist recommended it to me and I haven't looked back. I've always had fairly good skin, although it's very dry at the moment since I've just come back from lots of sunshine and probably haven't been drinking as much water as I should. And I just find that they're little drops and they smell a bit funky, I have to be honest with you. It took me a while to get over that. I do love fragrances and you know, products that smell delicious. I used to love that Rodan oil, except that it went off far too quickly, as so many environmentally friendly products do. So yeah, these drops, they smell a little bit funky, but they're incredible. They transformed my skin in terms of sort of vibrance. It's a bit like styling, right? It's like tiny little incremental upgrades. You know, it's not going to radically change my life, you know, just a few drops of ferulic acid, but just those little incremental upgrades, touch by touch, little by little, just make you feel more polished, make you look more polished. That's what's going to help you to look elegant and relevant at midlife and beyond. It's a bit like when you get your eyebrows done, right? Like I don't have, you know, very many hairs on my eyebrows, but after you've had your eyebrows done, it's just a few hairs that they pluck out, but it just makes you look and feel so much more together and polished, and of course they frame your face and all of the rest of it. But I think that many things in fashion, in skincare, in style, just do the same thing, right? It's just about the art of the incremental upgrade to elevate your everyday and bring more vavavoom into your life. My favorite shoes. Oh, that's so hard. I have so many. Probably shoes from Miu Miu that have got like big juicy jewels on. You know, I'm always talking in my golden guidelines about finding your own twist so that, you know, not everything is just too immaculately tasteful. You know, you need to find something that adds a little bit of character when you're talking about more classical styles especially. So yeah, it would probably be some Miu Miu sandals that have got some kind of funky jewels on. Miu Miu tend to do a lot of that. Like I've got some funny jeweled sunglasses from them as well, and they're just, you know, it's these touches that make you feel more like yourself, basically. I'm also a massive fan of kind of ugly sandals, like these Birkenstocks. I love the fact that they're black patent as well. It's that weird contrast of, you know, quite a frumpy sandal and something a bit more zhuzhy, a bit more vavavoom. So this is the Arizona Big Buckle sandal from Birkenstock. Also love the collaboration that they do with Issimo. They do a great wicker pair. They do satin versions of the classic Birkenstock sandals, and also Manolo Blahnik, of course, has just collaborated with them with some sort of jeweled buckle Birkenstocks. I even wear them with like socks at the airport. You know, they're super comfortable. I'm aware that maybe it's a trend that's going to be around for a few years, and I know that men hate them, but for me it's just great. They're just so comfortable. I always buy a size bigger because you can see that at the back, you see there? At the back it kind of goes up, and so it's funny because I'm a size like around 38, but I get them in a 39. I size up slightly because otherwise I find that the back of my heel can be resting on that bit that goes up, which actually does not make them comfortable at all. So that's my tip. I also adore those Chanel sort of tweedy, some people have been calling them like dad sandals, although my dad never wore sandals like that, neither did my grandfather. Anyway, I'm sure there's some sort of British heritage in there that I don't know about. But the Chanel versions of essentially this kind of a sandal are really fun as well. So I've got my eye on some of those. I'm also a big fan of like thigh-high boots. And the idea of having a thigh-high boot that's not got a huge crazy heel, you know, but that's just got a reasonable everyday heel to it, you know, a 5 or 6 centimetre for me. You must find your own heel height that you feel comfortable in on an everyday basis. It gives a slightly modern, a little bit sexy feel to my winter wardrobe. And also the leather on my legs just helps me to stay warm, especially if it's a really windy day. What do I always get compliments on? Oh, that's a great question. My jewellery, I think. I love jewellery, as you know, because it just helps you to personalise your outfits. And that's something the French are very good at. You know, the French have this love of more classical styles, but then they'll play with their accessories and spend more money on the accessories to sort of personalise their looks and, you know, zhuzh up a plain outfit. You know, we can't, there's nothing like a great accessory to do that. So I often get complimented on my jewellery, especially my favourite ring from my grandmother, which is this gorgeous Art Deco ring that I wear every day and I absolutely love it. And when I play with it, as you know, I'm reminded of her. And as you know, I love this idea that, you know, we have to buy things with good energy, and that when you bring something into your house, your home, be that, you know, be that a vase or, you know, possessions for your home, or be that things for your wardrobe, we need to infuse them with good meanings and good thoughts and good vibes, right? So I don't like to buy something if a sales associate is mean, because I'm going to be reminded of that event, for instance. I prefer to buy something with good vibes, and then also with things that we wear every day, to like give them a bit of a mantra sometimes, a meaning. So, you know, why have you bought this? This ring, for example, it was from all of the female members of my family, and it's kind of, I call it my pinky promise ring. And when I bought it, I made a pledge to myself to leave a job that I was in, to leave a client that wasn't making me happy. And so this when I bought this ring, I sort of gave myself the mantra, you know, that I'm going to move on. It's okay. You're going to be okay. I'm going to move on, you know? And so now every time I look at it, I remember, yes, I did it. You know, that was my mantra, and I am okay, and things do change, and it's okay. You move on. Et voila, that was the 3 questions from today. If you've got any questions for me, do pop them in the comments below and I'll answer them in another video. Merci, thank you for watching. Bye bye, à la prochaine.